Orc versus human. Terenas stand. Quick altar. 139 Luger. Now, Aratas, if you ever get sick of standard style, or you're struggling, or you feel that humans in the meta are starting to cut corners, there's always a chance to play a little bit differently. I'm gonna teach you a new style because it's important for you to know more than one thing, so that you can deal with frustration and shifting metas, and basically keep yourself in really healthy mental shape as well as gameplay. It's always a good idea to have some different styles for this reason. So we're gonna open up with the Voodoo Lounge, and we're gonna use a we can either use Blade or Farseer, but I feel like Farseer is more suitable for the style that we're doing. So we're gonna go Farseer. And the strategy that we're gonna be doing is Farseer and Wyverns. There are maybe 4 valid second heroes. You'll note that this is a premeditated strategy instead of reacting to the opponent, which is a really important difference. Why don't you mine manually more? It's got to be exactly top left, the gold mine, Kappa Klaus. It doesn't work on this position.
Ready to work.
Yes, hidden cannon rush will get a buff, Chuddy. 50 gold buff too. So we're gonna go for an 18 food tech with the Voodoo Lounge producing right before altar finishes at the very latest.
Ready to work.
18 food tech, right when the 18th peon is finished, you can actually start to tech your Great Hall. You can even send back all your peons to aim for that.
The future is ours.
And it's always perfect, you see? I'm gonna make wolves, go to the human.
What do you want?
You are only human. Put all the lumber peons, which is 8 peons, in control 0. This allows you to quickly reference them in the case of an attack. Second burrow first. Normally, if we're going headhunter shaman tactics, we're gonna get a barracks and a war mill, then barracks, then second burrow. But we're not doing headhunter tactics. We're going for wyverns. In this case, we're going burrow, then barracks, and then war mill. We're still gonna avoid frost. Oh, never mind. We wanted to avoid frost armor so that he has less armor.
Watch out.
Okay, we got our items. We're gonna now make wolves, and now we're gonna try and harass peasants. However, we cannot be confident that human isn't going to our base from the left side. War mill now, by the way. This barracks can make 1, 2, or 0 grunts depending on the need. Okay, so he does have... Yeah, and he was indeed going to my base, so thanks to this wolf, I know.
My eyes are open. Watch out.
We're gonna follow the Archmage, but we're gonna try one more harass on peasants. He was still tier 1, so now he's upgrading. So this could be a bait.
My eyes are open. Do you need my counsel?
We're gonna make 1 grunt because he's got 5 footmen, very late tech. When his tech is that late, there's only one thing that makes sense for him, which is to put heavy pressure. Otherwise, it's like he's accepting the status quo that my tech is just 100 seconds faster, and somehow he should be okay with that. Oh, okay. Not 50 cheaper, but 30. I see. We're gonna try and pressure footmen as much as possible. We're gonna cancel the grunt, make beastry and spikes, and second TC. And cancelling the grunt gives us better building speed. That's because he's being slow about going to my base. We only let that grunt finish if there is a need, and there isn't. All this damage he's getting on Farseer is a sham. We don't care about it. because we've got heal solve. And you want about exactly 400 damage in order to get maximum value on heal solve. So anytime you can use an orc hero or grunt and tank additional damage while gaining something in return, such as damage on them, buying time and so on, it's going to be a worthwhile trade. So we have the barracks, we never made grunts, and that's exactly the situation we want to be at. So 0 resources went into getting grunts. Don't make the wyvern when the first speech tree finish, make 2 at the same time when the second finishes, so that they fly at the same speed out of your base without issue, without revealing early, and so on.
Watch out.
Momentarily lost track of him. Just gonna check with gonna get shockwave.
Of course.
Okay, he did just do that. Wolf goes to his base.
You need my counsel.
TC's just gonna check all the way at home. Farseer's gonna check here. He's not gonna do the corner because it's poison creeps. He might be doing the laboratory. He does have a guard tower, which means he's sniffed out what I'm doing. I don't care. I don't care, okay?
For my ancestors. Boondabo. Are there enemies above?
That one is fake. He did illusions, which is this one, but he had that for a while already.
I need orders.
My eyes are open.
What do you want?
We're gonna get fortified defenses.
Our town is under attack.
We now have 4 wyverns, which we're going to momentarily use for creeping.
Onward and upward. For the time.
Wyverns creep really well, so don't be discouraged if you don't find a harass angle. Guide towards his base for maximum efficiency. Now take some small creeps. He's going for sanctums, so he doesn't have dragonhawks to shackle your wyverns, so it's perfectly fine to fly across and now start harassing some peasants. Ring to Farseer because he's hurt.
Onward and upward. Inventory is full. Inventory is full. Double. We're under attack. Research complete. Victory. Are there enemies above?
4 wyverns is the magic number because it insta kills the tower.
I need orders. Speak, Chief. For the glory, are there enemies above? Speak, Chief. What? I need orders.
We can now go tier 3.
To the wind.
The way you want to control wyverns over the forest is to do right click, then shift click away, then press H for hold position.
To the wind.
In this manner, you will kill a peasant. And then go back to safety and stay there, even if a stray shot accidentally aggroes you.
My eyes are open. Destiny. Seeing is believing.
We're gonna get attack upgrades.
I need orders.
My counsel.
I feel like we've been not quite active enough with our wyverns.
Are there enemies above?
I'm gonna heal this one.
I need orders.
Okay, so he does have a technical army to try and counter ours. Namely Dragonhawk, Caster and Blood Mage. Blood Mage wins air battles in some way. No, what?
Onward and
He's always this cat. What Blood Mage does is banishing bats stops them from being able to use liquid fire. We're gonna get wolves. It stops them from being able to use unstable concoction, sorry, not liquid fire.
under attack. Let's fly. I see. To the wind. We're under
And when they can't use unstable concoction, they can't explode. And as a result, I'm gonna get Lodge, by the way. When he doesn't specialize in casters, he's not gonna have as many of them. And Bloodlust suddenly becomes a really big threat, especially since in his mind he will not want to be using
Are there enemies above?
breakers against wyverns. It doesn't make sense, right? So it makes Bloodlust extra good. He's also not creeping fast. Dragonhawk Caster doesn't do a lot of damage. And because he's busy countering, he's not attacking you. That's why, besides being a good harass army, Wyverns is also a really good creeping army. Not only does it have high damage so that it can creep fast, but all the other reasons I mentioned as well.
What is it?
We'll just start working on his farms.
Your command.
Do you need my counsel?
Yeah, what is it?
Destiny away.
And now we just go the same route. That's a lot of hogs. Well done. He may have more than 50 food, so we should keep that in mind. Be cognizant of it. Furthermore, with the lack of towers you can invest in because of Dragonhawk's Cloud, tower defense is not that good either, so we can't produce too late. On the other hand, Cloud is a tier 3 upgrade, so we're probably fine. So if we want to buy some time, we can just hoppa, make a tower. Use a wolf to scout. War drums. Check your lumber income periodically. Looks okay. Okay, it was not coming up from here. There are no creeps on the left side nearly. So I suspect he is attacking me or camping.
Inventory is full.
We're gonna start shamans. Kodo, an extra wyvern, and then shaman upgrade. We do not envision an expansion in our style.
Research complete.
You need my counsel.
I don't think I need Ankh.
Work complete.
Famous last words, but heal scroll is more important.
With your book.
He's not expanding there. We're gonna check the corners now. Get TC upgrade.
We're under attack.
That's a really big army. Quickly creep this.
For my ancestors.
Then just go back.
Yes, Lord.
More bats. Otherwise all our vaunted bloodlust will avail us none. Lightning shield is kinda cool, but not really what I'm looking for. Now we're just gonna camp. He's under way more pressure to attack than I am.
I can do that.
Just gonna put a few peons on auto repair in front. I'm getting a better tech. He's got no breakers, and in fact, I'm not even sure he knows what I'm doing. Let him kill the barracks. See if I care. He thinks the main threat is like bats, but we're gonna walk over him on the grants as well. We can just go purge some water elementals. It would give him an inkling of what I'm doing. It's okay. It's XP and it reduces his damage per second.
How can I help? What you want? Yes, Lord. Birds and fire. Heed my call.
We are full pop. Okay, he used protection. Let's go back.
Yes, Lord Chief. And something you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes, how can I help?
That suck.
Yes, Chieftain. Yes, direct me.
We just wait till protection is down.
Direct me. Something you're doing? Yes. Yes.
It's done.
Direct me.
What is it?
My eyes are
All the time.
As I said, quite potent once you hit your stride. Again? And stay down.
Greetings, friend.
So, anytime you struggle with normal, maybe you'll have fun playing like that. And it wasn't even hard. Like, I didn't need to do anything. All I did was creeping. I mean, I guess there's a lot of hidden knowledge in like how you walk and creep and stuff. What happened if TC dies with Ankh and ult? I don't know. I think it uses the item first. What's your skill order on TC? It seems to be different every match. The only difference is level 1 and 2. 3 is always your active, and 5 is always your active. In rare cases against mana burn, you would get endurance level 2 at 3 TC.